is going on, you raging lunatics? Guys, we're going to check out price action. We're going to check out news. We're going to check out everything you need to know for Luna Classic for the day. But we're going to do it in reverse order. We're going to save the price action until the end. If you're interested in that, then stick around. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below after you hit the like button. That's so important to get new investors looking at Terra Luna Classic and new eyes on the prize. If you want to help, that's the best way that you can help if you're watching this content. First and foremost, Binance CEO CZ Binance, is he the hero that Luna Classic needs? Now, a lot of people are saying that yes, he is, because of his position, because of his passion, because of his desire for success, because of all the things that make him a decent leader in the cryptocurrency space. But the most recent disclosure shows that Luna Classic, they have not sold and continue to hold every Luna Classic token that they bought in 2018. So this statement came from CZ Binance. It says, so we saw our initial $3 million investment back in 2018 turn into 1.6 billion at Terra's 2021 peak, and then down to close to zero in 2022. Until today, the Luna Classic tokens we receive still sit on the address we originally received them on. Never moved and never sold. Now, what does that mean? Well, that really means that CZ Binance is still looking for a way to see Luna Classic survive. And when you've got one of the biggest influencers, one of the biggest people in the space looking at your project, what do you think ends up happening, right? So it's my belief that he's been kind of overseeing, not actively, this is a passive thing, what's going on with the task force, etc. And I think that he's I think that he's not necessarily bullish, but I think that he's watching and waiting to see what happens. His statement that Binance has not sold its LUNC holdings has renewed sentiment among the Terra Classic community, which explains why we had this nice little pump over the last couple of days. It's worth noting that Binance currently supports the Terra Luna Classic community with monthly burns and committing to the revival roadmap, and they just announced that they will support the next upgrade. So a lot of stuff going on in the background, a lot of good information coming out of the background, and there is a rumor going around. The rumor that Coinbase would list Luna Classic in August. Now, I want you to just consider that that's probably not on the in the cards, because the reason that XRP and some of these other ones were relisted by Coinbase is because they were not classified as securities. Luna Classic, the reason that Luna Classic was delisted had nothing to do with it being a security or not. So don't think that that's coming. That's just kind of a hype mechanism that people are trying to use in order to get you to come into. Remember, one of the things that did happen, a consequence of all the action here, is that the degen community did kind of fall into the Terra Luna Classic, of which I am, by the way. I don't want to say those people are they. I am one of those, but I'm also one of those honest. Now, as far as proposals go, there's nothing out here really of note. None of these things are reasonable and are going to pass. The overall price chart is a little bit wonky, a little bit weak all of a sudden after that nice little pump. Now, we did have the breakout. The breakout was supported all the way up to about 9,700, and then it rejected soundly. We did have some sell-off in the overnight market, in the broader market, which could have caused a lot of what's happening right here. But again, the sentiment doesn't last for very long. Once you've made the pump, the people that cause the pump, they're going to dump because they're going to take their profits, right? But we did reject all the way down to the 50 SMA, which were crossed over into a bearish pattern. It does look like it's moving into a more bullish pattern on the 4-hour, which is a good one. But the outflow of money hasn't been very kind in the last little bit. We did get a rejection off of our support line, and it is moving back up. So it's possible that we can see this 50 SMA continue to move upwards while the 200 moves downward, and then boom, we get this bullish crossover right here. And then we start to see that price action as we retest 9,700 in the next couple of days. That's speculation at this point. I don't have any reason to think that that's going to happen on the chart. I'm just looking at that as a possibility. And guys, you know, when I make these predictions, I like to be right about them. So so it makes me a little bit nervous. I don't think that that doesn't necessarily match up yet, but we'll see how it plays out. Now, overall volume down a few million in market cap, down significantly on overall volume. You can see the interest is kind of dipped back down, but here's the important part. The important part is that interest is still there and will still move this project. Also, same thing for USTC. Everybody's kind of speculating at this point. Speculatory asset, remember that. That's the important part. It's a speculatory asset. Had a nice little run. Now it's time to consolidate a little bit more, figure out the next play. Looking at the 7-day, you're still a little bit hyped up, a little bit over on the month, way up and over. I would be looking, if you're trying to accumulate, let's wait until it gets back down into that 1.2 cent range. Doesn't make any sense to be buying up here near the top at this point. And news-wise, not really a lot. I think the CZ Binance news is probably the biggest thing that we can have going for us. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of future content, and leave that comment. And this is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right, and we will talk to you again very, very soon.